Morning. Alright, something different this morning. Star Trek Voyager Across the Unknown demo. I've turned off the game music because that'll probably trigger copyright. Oh, I see, new game, alright. You are the. Oh, oh well.
So, a few days back, this Captain Janeway breezes into my cozy penal colony like she owns the place. She's stern and smells like coffee and regulations. And the kicker? She's served with my old man on the Albatani. Turns out her security chief, Tuvok, was playing spy on a Maquis ship that vanished in the Badlands. Now Janeway needs that missing ship found, and because of my past associations, I'm apparently the resident expert on the Badlands. I find the missing Maquis. She puts in a good word for me at my next parole review. Simple. Still, the view is infinitely better than a holding cell. It's not every day you get a front row seat on a brand new Intrepid-class starship's maiden voyage. The USS Voyager. Might even get to touch the helm.
Oh, it was Paris, wasn't it? That's some nice graphics. I like it. Gentlemen, welcome to Voyager. Can't do a Janeway voice. Continue, and then let's hold to skip, right? Continue. Ensign Kim, you're fresh from the academy and ready for your first deep space assignment. Reporting for duty, Captain. Oh god, no, I'm not doing that. It's an honor to be here. I hope I live up to your expectations. I'm not reading all of this text. So, former Marquis, yeah, we know that. Into the Badlands, okay. Badlands, treacherous region of space, violent plasma storms. Okay. Other vessels. It's your time to shine, Mr. Paris. Alright, so they're hunting them. Coherent Tetrion beam. Aftermath. As the crew regains consciousness, they find their bridge in total devastation. Twisted metal, sparking consoles, and injured crewmates paint a grim picture. What just happened? Damage report. Major hull deck damage, transport is offline, receiving casualty reports. Bridge to sickbay doctor, I've got injured crew on the bridge. Doctor? Oh. Okay. Losing systems across multiple decks, deuterium tanks are empty, warp core's gone to grey mode, whatever that is. We're on reserves, barely. Mr. Paris, take the helm, scan for the nearest source of deuterium. External sensors are offline, stellar cartography must be down. Voyager's blind captain. Thought they didn't build stellar cartography till later. Could be wrong. Janeway to engineering, we need stellar cartography back online now. Tutorial help. Click the question mark icon to the left of the screen. To revisit any tutorial screen in controller press right. Okay. Activate the stellar cartography, lower left part of the ship. To activate it, open up its menu. Selecting the room and switching on the power supply, okay. Switch on. Captain, sensors are picking up something out there, but what Harry is trying to stammer is we're not in the Badlands anymore. Well, they're at the array. What is that thing? Where are we? What's this then? Ooh. If our sensors are working, we just jumped over 70,000 light years into the Delta Quadrant. The Delta Quadrant, how? Captain, life support systems are failing. This array will have to wait. Mr. Paris, take the helm. Find us a deuterium source. Tutorial scan. Scan points of interest. Marked with white question marks to reveal resources. Scan until you reveal deuterium fuel resource. Okay. Oh, I see. Alright. So we'll start close then. Upgrade stellar cartography to collect more data. Let's grab the deuterium. Oh, so it's that one, alright. Navigate your ship by travelling to various locations. While travelling, time passes in the form of cycles, okay. Visiting points of interest, you can choose between different approaches with different risks and outcomes. Alright. The different colours of the chance bar represent the possible outcomes. Dark green and light green, excellent and good outcomes. High rewards, such as extra resources, morale increase, etc. Yellow average outcomes can include minor setbacks. Orange and red, bad and terrible outcomes lead to low rewards, and medium to major setbacks like destroying rooms. Oh my goodness. Hull damage or severe injuries. Okay. Right, so that's Voyager, so we want to go here. 3 cycles away, so essentially like 3 days, maybe, I suppose. Ooh. Collect any easily accessible resources. Use the tractor beam to try to clump up the debris for easier collection. That's got a possible. Right, we'll pick the easy one. %65% reward distribution. So we've got 401. Okay. Captain, we can now deactivate grey mode. Captain, ready to increase warp core output, alright. Warp core is the reactor that powers the ship to generate energy. It continuously consumes deuterium. Depending on the reactor level, you produce more energy, but more deuterium is needed, well, required. Increase the power output by selecting main engineering and switching the warp core to a higher tier. Okay. Our energy levels are returning to normal, Captain. Wonder if I should have done it higher than that. Good, now what about this thing, this array? I can't tell, Captain, but our scanners detect a marquee vessel next to it. Scan for life signs. Scan the array. Is one of them Vulcan? I'm not sure, Captain, the signals are weak. We just have to see for ourselves. I want the transporter room repaired and ready. Mr. Paris, get us to a uranium deposit. We need it to repair the transporter room. Okay. So you've got to keep track of the resources as well. Deuterium, your fuel that powers the warp drive. Duranium and tritanium, essential for construction and repair. Crew is needed to operate keys. Yeah, right. That's the caretaker. Got another debris field. I don't know what I'm supposed to be scanning, the planet or Talaxian freighter. Wonder if I should be scanning that again. Oh, that's scan. Nothing new to reveal, alright. Nothing new to reveal. Class G planet, deuterium. Deuterium. Duranium. Alright. So that's what we wanted, wasn't it? Duranium. Oh, that one's 7 or 10, so we'll go with that one then. So, same as before, collect any or use the tractor beam. We'll use that. It's not very much, okay. Damage rooms are not operational. Select a room to bring up the room controls. If you have the resources and work teams needed, you can initiate repairs. Fair enough. Repair. Oh, that's underneath, isn't it? No life support. Transporters are back online, Captain. Mr. Paris set course for the array. It's time we got some answers. Nice little cutscene. Ensign Kim and Mr. Paris, get ready for your first away mission. Away missions present a series of challenges. Heroes possess skills and traits. Ooh, okay. Select heroes with matching skills for your away team. Alright. Pilot quick-witted. Doesn't say what they are. Start away mission. Alright. Decide on an approach and select the hero to complete the challenge with the appropriate skill. If the skill is lower than the requirement, the success chance is displayed. Alright. Captain, we seem to have materialized in the middle of a cornfield. This place, it's eerily similar to Earth, but something's off. Any suggestions as to what to do next? Look for any footprints or strange noises. Scan for life signs or strange energy signatures. That's probably the best one to do. Or am I supposed to do both? Tricorders to scan for life signs. Detect strange energy spike. Following the readings to Old Man and a nearby farmhouse. Okay. After a challenge, the participating team members are fatigued and their skill values are reduced. Let them rest for the next challenge to recover and plan ahead accordingly. Okay. Captain, this old man seems harmless enough. He might know what's going on here. How should we approach him? Demand to know what's going on. Try to read his body language for any clues. Argue with facts that this can't be a farm on Earth and you want to know what's going on. I don't want to demand stuff, and I don't want to argue either. But Paris would demand, wouldn't he? He's amused. You can select more than one hero for a challenge if they possess the required skill. If the accumulated skill value is equal or higher than the required number, you have a chance for a critical success. Okay. The golden part of the chance bar. The old man isn't actually much help. We'll try to find the marquee ourselves. There's a large barn behind the farmhouse. The tricorder readings are off the charts. There's definitely something strange about it, especially that back wall. Okay. Investigate the barn wall for a hidden door. Try to analyze what these energy readings could be. Try to find a way to break the illusion of the wall. So that's the combined one then. So they're all unconscious and lying on surgical tables. Okay. Sometimes you have to make major decisions that influence how the story proceeds. These decisions are marked with a golden outline. Okay. These people must be the missing marquee. They are being held here, Captain. We must get them out of here. Wake up the tattooed man. Pilot, which will be Paris. Quickly wake up the half-Klingon woman. So that's under, so he's likely to have a success, isn't he, doing that? Okay. Successful challenges times 4, critical success, injury free. Sector 1, okay. Captain Janeway anxiously awaits the return of her away team when Harry Kim unexpectedly materializes behind her. What happened on the array? Whoa, I'm back on Voyager. What happened over there, Mr. Kim? Excuse me. We lost contact with you for several hours. But we were just right there, Tom. Tom? Seems like he's still on the array, I hope. Captain, we're being held by the Marquis. Starfleet, I don't know what you did to our commander, but I can still ram this wreck into your precious starship. Oh, this is a deviation from the story. Ram us. One of our own is also missing. It would make sense to postpone the ramming until we're all accounted for. Does that sound reasonable? Oh, I see. So my choices, it wasn't B'Elanna and Harry Kim. It took other people. Alright. We're beaming over. Despite Janeway's invitation, the arrival of the Marquis crew is fraught with tension. Both sides remain wary as they prepare to discuss their shared predicament. Don't play games, Starfleet. We're armed and ready to defend ourselves. I wouldn't have it any other way. Glad to have you back, Tuvok. Well, at least that's the same. Likewise, Captain, Miss Tourism must inform you that I was assigned to infiltrate the Marquis. I never liked you, Vulcan. Bad-tempered as ever. It's unsurprising. I assure you I performed my Marquis duties to the highest standard. Batak. You win some, you lose some. Let's focus on bringing Mr. Paris and your commander back. His name is Chakotay. And we can't get back on that. Oh, we can't get back on that easy. They're sealed and their communications are cut off. Lieutenant Tuvok, get down to engineering and find a way to bypass whatever's jamming our communications. Report back as soon as you have a solution. Oh, gotta pick something else. Captain, the ship's status remains critical. Repair protocols are inoperative. We require resources and engineering office to mobilize additional workforces. Prioritize life support, secure core decks, and restore Deck 5 functionality first to gain access to the engineering office. To be able to supply power to a room, you need to activate the life support unit of the corresponding deck. Each life support unit consumes energy, so plan accordingly. Switch on. So which is engineer? That looks like... And of course it's a mess. I'll have to fix it before we can even use it. Repair. 2 cycles. Repairs in progress. Until completion, it would be logical to scan all planets in the system and gather more deuterium and uranium. I think I've already done that. Explore the system and gather more resources until the engineering office is repaired. System. Focus ship. System. Right. That was the Talaxian freighter. That was duranium. That's the only source of duranium. Oh no, that is as well. That's nearer. 3 cycles. Go to that one then. So it's repaired. Provides up to +1 work team. Work teams are required to perform repairs, construction and hull repair on board. Hold on, so I've got to enter ship. Engineering office fully operational again, Captain. We now have an initial work team to carry out 2 tasks simultaneously. Building or repairing rooms, even clearing debris, requires work teams to be able to carry out and several tasks at the same time. Obtain additional teams by building or upgrading engineering offices. Okay, cool. Logically, we should now focus on Deck 2 and the mess hall to ensure the crew's food supply, maintaining their physical endurance. This requires reactivating life support in that. Right, so 2 we said, didn't we? Yeah. Morale, oh dear. The morale bar shows your current morale. The change to morale per cycle. An icon to indicate your crew's needs. Open the overview screen and switch to morale to get detailed info about your crew's needs. Your decisions in ship management food crew quarters, and events affect crew morale. If morale falls to zero, the crew mutinies and the game is over. Life support restored on deck 2, Captain. Access to the mess hall is now possible. However, it has sustained extensive damage. Emergency rations are currently deployed. After repair, the crew can access replicator rations again. Repair 3 cycles. Until completion, we should address crew accommodation. The ruined room must be cleared to create room for residential sections. The ship is heavily damaged and many parts are destroyed beyond repair. To free up new building space, you first have to remove the remnants of the old. Select the room and give the order to clear the debris. Removing debris takes time cycles. To pass the time, travel on the map. Okay. You can use a work team to clear it up for more building space and gain a few resources. Okay. So that's my only option. While waiting for our work teams to finish, we should continue to collect more resources. Captain, we found an abandoned ship adrift in space. It's powered down, but structurally sound, with sealed storage compartments. So we can't do that. Leave the storage alone and focus on salvaging from other parts of the ship. Doesn't say how long it's going to take. Repaired mess hall. So it's meals and relaxation. Mess hall repairs are completed, Captain. We should switch to replicator rations now. It would enhance crew well-being. With every cycle, your crew consumes rations. You can always use emergency rations, which don't require resources but lower morale. The crew is used to consume. The crew is used to consume Ming, I presume that should say, premium rations made by the replicator. Those increase morale but consume okay. So yeah, we've got to put morale up, haven't we? Ooh. So that's the bridge. How do I get to go to the back? Well, there we go. I don't want to do anything with that. Right. System. Dismantle the ruined room. Ruined room removal concluded. Maybe we should rebuild some crew quarters now. It'll do wonders for, yeah, morale. To build new rooms, select the empty building space to bring up construction menu. If you have enough work teams and resources, you can build the room. Every room needs a corresponding area, so plan accordingly. Yeah, I was wondering about that. It's not connected, so shouldn't I be clearing that as well? Porg technology, combat, crew. I presume it's that then. Oh, so it's got to be that then. Alright. Oh. Build emergency quarters. Have I done both though? No life support. Where, what, where? Except 2box com. Captain, the array's jamming signal has been neutralized. We should be able to establish communication. Let's hope they respond. Hail the array. Who's this? Why are you bothering me? Oh, it's you. Why are you back? You don't have what I need. I remember that voice, Captain. It's the old man with the banjo. But his form is entirely different compared to how he appeared on the array. I'm Captain Janeway of the Federation starship Voyager. We mean you no harm. We just want our people back. Your people are no longer here. They might have what I need. You'll just have to leave them. Appeal to his humanity. Appeal to his humanity. Tell us where they are. Try to intimidate them, give them back. Let Balana talk. Optional, scan the array for Tom and Chakotay. So they're no longer there. I won't rely on the words of a stranger. Scan the array for life signs of Tom and Chakotay. No sign of them, Captain, and no humanoid life forms indicated at all. Who or what are we talking to right now? Appeal to his humanity then, I suppose. We are entrusted with their safety. Their families and friends rely on us to bring them home. They are our responsibility. I understand, but I had no choice. There just isn't enough time. Time for what? I must honour a debt that can never be repaid. Find something that cannot be found. What kind of debt, or offer your help? Offer help. What are you looking for? Maybe we can help. I've searched the galaxy for methods beyond your comprehension. No, there is nothing you can do. No, you're stealing my time. Don't you understand? I don't have time. Not enough time. We've been cut off, Captain. We haven't got any closer to Paris and Chakotay. You managed to get something. You, Starfleet, don't know how to fight, but you sure talk good. Captain, if I may, I've observed that the array has been sending energy pulses towards the fifth planet of the neighbouring system ever since our arrival. Given the lack of information regarding our missing crew's location, investigating this planet appears to be the most logical next step. It's the only lead we have even. Thoughts, Miss Torres? I don't like this any more than you do, but it'd be happier if we worked together, Captain. Helm, set course for the fifth planet of the neighbouring system. Let's find our people. Set a course for the fifth planet of the neighbouring system, maximum warp. Oh, okay. Sector map. The sector map shows the entire sector with several star systems. You can either travel directly to another system or you can scan the system first and select a specific point of interest to visit. Sector. Scan it then. Let's see a compa one. That's where we've got to go. So they've built that and they've dismantled that. Not sure if I should be doing anything with that. System. Oh, what? Deuterium deleted. Entering grey mode. So we need to get more deuterium. We are completely out of deuterium. Without it, the warp core is shut down and only emergency power is available. This is called grey mode. While travelling in grey mode, you won't use any deuterium, but most rooms will be deactivated to conserve energy. Can I scan? That's got deuterium. So is that. Uranium. Spatial anomaly. I'm gonna go there. Deploy collector probes for a safer though less efficient collection. Risk to fly directly into the atmosphere gives us more. Bussard collectors. Better safe. Collect any easily accessible resources. Use the tractor beam. I'm gonna try that. Captain, we found an abandoned ship adrift. We'll salvage them. Where's the other one? I'm gonna go and get that. Another ship. Merch, okay. Our sensors gathered valuable data from the anomaly. Lost G. Oh, we got full. Alright. Captain, we reached our destination. Orders. Continue. Let's see what we have here. Following the array's energy pulse, Voyager discovers a desert planet with a harsh, unforgiving landscape. Are Tom Paris and Commander Chakotay perhaps being held in this place? And we lead. What makes this place so special? Yeah, we'll do a scan first. It has all the basic characteristics of an M-class planet, but no ocean, no rivers, no river, should be rivers surely. Nothing, however, there are settlements. Can't do anything with that, leave it at that. Strange but intriguing. Check the energy pulses. They are consistently targeting a single location, a barren piece of the desert. I recommend an away team investigates the area. There is something else. The interval between each pulse has decreased by 0.47 seconds since we left the array. We haven't got Neelix. They're getting faster. The entity said he's running out of time, right? Whatever that means, we better hurry. Prepare an away team. We'll examine this world firsthand. Captain, a small ship is approaching. They're hailing us. On screen. Ah, Neelix. First contact. A peculiar alien with a mysterious grin greets Voyager from his chaotic vessel. Neither Starfleet nor the Marquis have ever seen such a species before. Perhaps an inhabitant of the Delta Quadrant. Neelix. Greetings. Looking for something on this dusty old rock? Could we find anything, Mr. Neelix? I've never seen a ship like yours. Let me guess, you were whisked away from somewhere else in the galaxy. and brought here against your will. Catherine Janeway, it sounds as though you heard this story before. Thousands of times, well, hundreds of times, maybe 50 times, but the caretaker has been bringing ships here for months now. The caretaker. That's what the Acompa call him. He probably snatched some of your crew too, right? They're likely down on the planet with the Acompa. But Captain, it's a tricky place, dangerous, you could use a guide, but of course a guide needs a little, compensation sounds fair. Wonderful, to be honest, I've had it rough recently. Those pesky void voles have been nibbling away at my supplies. Some food and water would be most welcome. If you help us find our missing crew, you can have all the food and water you want. It's a deal. Rebuild Voyager and explore the system, or skip cycles until Neelix is ready to talk. Oh, we've explored all of those except that one. Oh no, I forgot about that, I was full, wasn't I? Neelix, what a delicious meal, a culinary masterpiece. I've never encountered such a tangy but comforting, smooth yet vibrant concoction. What was it called again? Tomato soup. Tomato soup. I'm something of a culinary wizard myself, you know. My Alfarian hair pasta bowl is widely known for its bold, mouth-watering taste. Mr. Leelix, I am pleased you're enjoying yourself, but we need your assistance now. Ah yes, you're missing crew, right? Scan the southern continent and look for a range of dead volcanoes. At their foot you'll find a Kazon Ogla encampment. Kazon what? One Kazon sect of many. They control this part of the quadrant. They are a bit difficult, but with the right approach, even they can be reasoned with. I thought you said the Acompa had our people. Well, the Acompa do have your people, it's just finding them is a bit tricky. My old pal Maj Jabin, the Ogre leader, might know where to look. Mage. Is it Mage? I can't remember how they pronounce that. He's a nice guy, a bit gruff, but he owes me a favour. Ask some more information about the Kazon Ogre. Anything else we should know about these Kazon Ogre? Water's a precious commodity around these parts. The Ogre, they mostly get theirs through trade, so a little liquid diplomacy would go a long way. Send away team down. Very well, prepare an away team and you'll accompany them, Mr. Neelix. Can I set it? See if we can repair something else. So we've repaired that. I don't know what to repair. Shields would be good. Doesn't look like I can do anything there. No. Ruined room. Oh, it's A and D to move about. Right. Can I do that? Repair. I think that's all I can do now, isn't it? Maybe that? No. Right. Yeah, that's all I can do. System. Might be getting ahead of myself. Let's have a look though. Tier 1. Oh, so those are already done. Okay. Don't know what to do. Actually, I don't think I can do anything there yet. Oh no, I can. Workshop. Oh, photon torpedoes, okay. So that would provide more work teams. I think it's locked. Yeah, I don't think I can do anything with that yet. Right, that's sick bay. Can we repair that? Alright. System. Sick bay is done. Injured and sick crew will be placed in the sick bay automatically. After treatment, they'll go back to work. Increase the efficiency of the sick bay by assigning a suitable hero. Haven't got anybody, haven't got any patients either, so that's probably good. Captain, we reached our destination. Orders. Send away team. So that's Neelix. So we can send Balana, Tuvok, or Harry Kim. So hold on, she's got... These are our challenges, so... Is it only one other person? So I'm assuming what's lit up are the challenges. So he's not really good for any of that. Oh no, I see. Okay, so we filled in all those. So Harry Kim or Balana, which is better? Tuvok's 18 on that. Harry's 33 on it. She's worse, but she's better with whatever that is. Science, I'm guessing. Tuvok's science is not very good. I'm not sure what to take. I'm not sure to take her because that's better, or him because that is better. He's level 2, she's level 1. I think we'll take her. The away team materializes in a small valley between the dead volcanoes. The sun burns down on them mercilessly The air is hot and dry, and a sandy wind whips into their eyes. See, this is where AI would come in pretty good, because you could animate this, as long as it was good AI. Right, now what? Captain, our tricorders are malfunctioning, probably because of the energy impulses. How do we get our bearings in this dust bowl? So we can't do that, so we have to do this. Struggle through to a vantage point. The away team pushes forward, battling the strong winds and low visibility. Finally they emerge onto a ledge, with a clearer view of the surrounding area. In the distance they spot the Kazon Ogla even, settlement. However, the wind is picking up, and a massive sandstorm is approaching from the south. Captain, a sandstorm is heading our way. We need to find cover fast. Innovator, design an intelligent shelter to withstand the storm. Build a temporary shelter from what you can find. Analyze the area and evaluate, goodness me, the best cover for the storm. So she would do that on her own. I would say critical success. The away team quickly gathers rocks and wood, constructing a makeshift shelter. They huddle together as the sandstorm rages around them. After what seems like an eternity, the storm subsides. The away team emerges, slightly battered but unharmed, and sets off in the direction of the Kazon Ogre settlement. Captain, we've reached the settlement. How should we approach the people? Talaxian, let Neelix do the introduction. Approach in typical Starfleet manner. Approach intimidatingly, weapons at the ready. I think we'll let Neelix do it. Oh no, failed. Neelix's boisterous greeting does not seem to have any effect. The women and children seem to recognize him, but they back away with grim expressions. The men approach cautiously, weapons in hand. A tall Kazon emerges from the settlement, Jabin, their leader. At the sight of Neelix, his face turns red with rage. In the background, a badly bruised young woman who looks nothing like the Kazon, but more like a human with pointy ears, appears around a corner. Seems like the Kazon didn't find Neelix as charming as he led us to believe. How should we proceed? How should we appease them, Captain? Assure them you have no bad intentions. Demonstrate strength to keep Kazon at bay. Offer water in exchange for information about the Okompa. Yeah, that was the best thing to do, I think. success. The away team offers Jabin water from their replicators. Fascinated by this technology, Jabin accepts the offer and becomes more receptive. But he explains that the Okampa live underground, their access controlled by the caretaker, who also provides their only source of water. As proof, Jabin points to the bruised woman he is holding as a slave, an Okampa. He explains that she is one of the few who have managed to reach the surface. Suddenly, Neelix grabs a phaser, points it at Jabin, and demands for the Okampa woman to be freed. Sometimes certain approaches in away missions bear additional risks. Oh, hold on, my leg's gone to sleep. Dangerous approaches are marked by a danger level indicator. Failing such a challenge can result in injuries or even fatalities. Ah! Okay. Things are getting out of hand, Captain. We should retreat. Appease and carefully withdraw. Tactical retreat, run. Better part of valor. Secure the retreat with phaser fire. I would say that's probably the best then, isn't it? Your choice has consequences. Uh-oh. The away team lays down covering fire, forcing the Kazon to take cover. This allows them to minimize their exposure to enemy fire. Jabin, although furious, seems to acknowledge the away team's fighting skills. They escape with no casualties. Mission complete. And they're all level 2. Safely back on Voyager, Neelix surprises the rest of the away team as he and the rescued woman kiss passionately. How deep does the relationship between the two go? Continue. My dearest Kaz, didn't I promise I'd save you? I knew you would come for me, my love. Oh, no. You lied and endangered my crew. This is not how trust is built, Mr. Neelix. He was desperate, Captain, but I understand. I want to repay you and your crew for saving me. As Jabin said, the access to the underground city is controlled by the caretaker. There is a tunnel, but the caretaker sealed it with a security barrier. We may be able to transport through the barrier if it had the slightest breach. A transporter signal amplifier would be necessary. Excellent idea, Cass. Can you help us once we've located the breach? Of course, Captain. It's the least I can do. I'm grateful now. Ask Cass what she knows about the caretaker. What can you tell us about the caretaker? For generations he has provided the Okampa with food, water, energy, and protection from the outside world. Any idea why he does it, or where he came from? No. We do have stories and legends about him, but they're just stories and legends. Ask Kez why she came to the surface. Kez, if it's so dangerous on the surface, why did you leave your home? I felt a strong pull to explore the world beyond the city. I yearned for the freedom to discover new things and learn about myself. Seeing my people so dependent on the caretaker, unable even to think for themselves. It was unbearable. We once possessed telepathic abilities, but these atrophied over the many generations. Oh, may as well carry on. Kez, Mr. Neelix, I'm curious, how did you two meet? I met Kez while I was trading with the Kazon Ogla. They enslaved her, but she was kind, even to someone like me. I had to get her out. He visited, bought me gifts, made me laugh. It was the only good thing in that terrible place. We fell in love. I admit I used you, Captain. I apologize, but I'd do it again in a heartbeat. We have things to do. Alright, someone get started on that transporter signal amplifier. And Kez, we need to go to sickbay and have you examined. Captain, the science lab is back online. We can start researching the signal amplifier. Computer initiate emergency medical hologram program. Hey, Doctor. Please state the nature of the medical emergency. Doctor, our chief medical officer is dead. You have to take care of sickbay for now, and this patient, Kaz. There is no need for concern. I am capable of treating any injury or disease. A broken ulnar, a few minor bruises and grazes, nothing I can't handle. You are in the most capable hands, young lady. Thank you, Doctor. That's very kind of you. I expect you to do your best, Doctor. Do my best, Captain? I am programmed for optimal medical care. What else would I do? Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a patient to attend to and sick bay to reorganize even. Currently, no research in progress. Oh wait, so I can do that or that by the look of it. Plasma torch, small battery compartment. Can I do that too? Probably not. 14 remaining. Is that 14 days? Well, that's the only two things we can do then, by the look of it. It's nearly repaired. I think I've just done more crew quarters. No available work team. Alright. I think I'm doing that right. Okay. Can't do any more repairs. I'm not researching, I'm analysing. So we've got to get time to pass, haven't we? Let's go there. Repaired shield general, light support activated. Active even. Provides the ship with deflector shields during combat. Fixed, but we haven't got power. Okay, fine. Yeah, there's not any option in there to do it. Alright. Captain, I need to address the lack of quarters. Many are sleeping in the corridors and morale is suffering. I suggest building new quarters so more people can sleep in their own beds. I thought I was doing that. Build enough quarters to inhabit all of the crew. Alright, got most of it. Cargo bay is overflowing. Build an additional cargo bay. So we got cargo bay and quarters. I definitely thought I was doing. Right, where was the cargo bay then? Well, those are all the lifts then, okay. So do I clear something then for it? Hmm. Right, so those are in progress. Let's get back to there. Not enough energy. Ah! That's my morale. So how do I do... There's no life support in those. How do I get more fuel then? Or more power? Not sure. I mean, that's all weapons, so maybe I have to build something. Right, we'll see when these rooms are cleared what we can build. There's nothing else to explore in this area, as far as I can tell. There's nothing related to power. Select a category for construction. Maintenance, crew, technology, combat. Borg. Main engineering. So we were in grey mode, weren't we? So, I wonder if I can get it better than that. Tier 2. So it's level 1, so I need to upgrade it to get to that. Okay. Management. Well, it was Balana in engineering, wasn't it? So, has it got the doctor? No, it hasn't. Right, doctor. I'm getting that. Why? I think because I put that on, it's paused. So I shouldn't have done that. But never mind. We may as well do it. Oops. System. Just fly around until it's done. I think that's probably a good idea. Can we fix that yet? No. We'll work on the levels with the life support. Switch on that. How many crew do we have? Does it tell us? "17 of 50. Inhabitants 12. Inhabitants 12. So we've got more than enough crew space. And we're building that one into one as well. So yeah, we've got more than enough. Cargo bay. I don't know where the cargo bay should be. I think that might be a better idea. Yeah, I've got no idea where they transport the room. Workshop. So maybe I have to do more of these so that we can figure out what is a cargo bay. Area. Dunno. Right. Okay. Items. Right, so it's done that. Can I assign somebody to that? I suppose. Oh, it says who's in there and what their jobs are. So that can't be right then, because that would say 24 crew, but we haven't got 24 crew. According to that, we've got 12. Unless I'm looking at the wrong thing. Anyway, we're building another. Oops. At least I thought we were building another. Hold on, let's have a look at this one. Maintenance crew, technology. Technology? Hydroponics. Wait a minute, wait a minute. We want a science lab. No. Science lab. Missing resources. Seven power, 4 crewmen. Missing whatever that blue stuff is. That. Tritanium. We've got no food either. So we've got to find some more of that. Well, we've explored all this. Alright, sector. That's the one that we came from. Can I go there then? First deal with the array. You're already there. I think I might have messed up. I still can't repair those. We'll repair that then. We're getting there. Research report. Transporter signal amplifier. Blueprints. Access the tech tree to research. So we have to repair that. Alright. Optional, explore the tech tree and research any tech. I was already doing that. Small battery, I think that's the only one we can do, isn't it? Repair and activate the workshop. Work in progress. Build a cargo bay. Still not sure how to do that. Hello, Mog. In the quarters. I thought we were building. Hello, Tiger. What's the matter? You're gonna have to wait. I think you're just after food again, aren't you? Two quarters looks like it's a 2-room block. That's 3. Maybe I should make that prepared. Oh. Not at the moment. Okay. So 3 cycles for that to be done. Two cycles away, 2 cycles away. We'll go there then. Signal amplifier. She's already in engineering. He should be in the mass hall. Looks like it's Kim then. Right, doing that. Right, that's better. Got people in the right places. More or less. Three days remaining. Right. Let's go back there then. Transporter signal amplifier blueprints crafted. The signal amplifier has been completed and is ready for use. Captain would be wise to make haste back to the comfort. Well, we've already done that. Excuse me. Deuterium running low. Captain, we've got a major problem brewing down in engineering. Deuterium levels are critical. The ship won't last long without a refuel. If we don't locate a new supply, soon we'll be adrift in space with no energy, no life support. We need to act fast. I've not got a cargo bay. I don't know if that matters or not. Understood. There's no more in this system though. Right, so system. Back at the Ocampa. Captain, we reached our destination. Orders. Send away team. Kez. Okay. Right, so we need someone from Starfleet. It's this one we haven't got filled. Um, 23, 28, 42. Yeah, I think that works. Upon materializing near the tunnel entrance, a group of Kazon is already there, tinkering with the security barrier in frustration. As soon as they notice the away team, they flinch in fear and back off a bit. Watch out, shouts one of them. The foreign warriors are back. Captain, the Kazon seem hesitant, almost fearful. What are our orders? Oh, no, that's no good. Okay. Failure. The away team's bold move takes the Kazon by surprise. A few confused Kazon fire warning shots, but they quickly cease fire when the away team shows no reaction. The Kazon make no further attempts to interfere as the away team enters the tunnel. Captain, we reach the tunnel entrance using the transporter signal amplifier now to find possible breaches in the security barrier. So we can use Balana on our own to definitely do it. But that would combine as well, wouldn't it? If we did Tuvok and her, we'd fail though. I think we'll do Balana on her own. Critical success. The away team deploys the transporter signal amplifier, carefully scanning the barrier for any vulnerabilities. After a tense few minutes, they locate a small breach in the energy field. They successfully transport themselves through the opening and into the tunnel. Blah blah blah, this is the Compass City. Captain, we're inside the Compass City, but it's a maze of streets and chambers. How should we proceed to find Tom and Chakotay? Ocampa, let Kaz lead the search. Conduct a systematic search of the city. Well, that's likely to fail. She's going to be able to do that. Kaz approaches a group of Ocampas, respectfully asking for assistance in locating the missing Tom and Chakotay. The Ocampa, touched by concern, eagerly provide directions to a medical facility. The away team eventually finds their crew members awake but disorientated. Surrounded by strange medical equipment, Chakotay instinctively reaches for a weapon, but before any confrontation can occur, the ground starts to shake violently. A message from Captain Janeway cuts through the joy of reunion. The caretaker array has apparently repositioned itself and is now firing at the tunnel entrance. We need to get out of here. So it's going to be Tuvok. Lead the team through the collapsing tunnels. Clear a path through any debris or obstacles. So if we choose that, we're more likely to fail, so it's got to be that, hasn't it? The away team clears a path through the collapsing tunnels, using their phasers to blast any debris and create a safe passage. They dodge falling rocks, collapsing ceilings, ensuring everyone escapes safely. Soon they reach the exit, the security barrier, the only thing standing between them and their escape. The tremors are interfering with the signal amplifier's focus, Captain. The connection is constantly being interrupted. We can't beam out like this. So, B'Elanna on her own. Oh, we get rewards. Wait a minute. So, B'Elanna plus Cares. What's that? 40. The team analyzes the tremors interference pattern and quickly recalibrates the transporter signal amplifier to compensate. The transporter signal stabilizes, allowing the away team to lock onto the beam and materialize safely back on Voyager. Oh, they've leveled up to 3, Kaz 2, okay. Unexpected allies. Back on Voyager, Tom Paris breathes a sigh of relief while Chakotay eyes his Starfleet rescuers with suspicion. The Marquis commander struggles to understand this sudden alliance. So much talking, right. Commander Chakotay, welcome aboard Voyager. I'm Captain Catherine Janeway and Mr. Paris. It's good to have my pilot back. What, no champagne? Not even the replicated. I'm Commander Chakotay of the Marquis. Torres, what's going on here? Long story Chakotay, short version. We're stuck with the Federation sycophants in the Delta Quadrant. And we share a common goal, getting back home. Anything you learned on the planet could help us. Ask if they know why they were sent to the Okompa. Ask about what they learned about the Okompa. Ask if they learned anything about the caretaker. Let's ask about the caretaker first. They say he's been acting out of ordinary lately, abducting people. And he increased their power supply to half a decade. I presume that means to last half a decade. And he destroyed the tunnels. It sounds like he's preparing for something, but what? Ask what they learned about the Okompa. What can you tell us about the Okompa? Naive, friendly, they don't get out much, and that's good because they wouldn't survive. Apparently they've been living underground for so long for longer than anyone can remember. That's true, our ancestors lived on the surface once. Ancient journals tell us the caretaker opened a deep chasm and led us underground. Any idea why? They mentioned a warming. The day our surface turned into a desert, on that day the caretaker appeared and built our city. Since then he has provided for the Akompa, a debt that can never be repaid. Say again, Lieutenant Tuvok? There's enough evidence for me to form a reasonable hypothesis, Captain. The Akompa homeworld turned into a desert from one day to the next. The caretaker's immediate arrival seemed to be no coincidence. I assume he is responsible for the ecological damage, building the underground city and caring for them. He seems to be trying to make amends. In addition, it was mentioned that the caretaker provided the Akompa with a mere 5 years' worth of energy, coupled with the destruction of the access tunnels, and his frequent references to running out of time. The logical conclusion is that he does not intend to continue his role as caretaker. I believe he is dying. If he dies, how the hell are we supposed to get home? Ask if they know why they were sent to the Akompa. The caretaker mentioned that you might have what he needs. Can you make sense of that? We woke up covered in scabs. The Akompa said we were sent away to prevent some kind of plague. Except we weren't sick before. They also mentioned others with the same disease, but they didn't last. They died. I want you both in sickbay now. Oh, they've still got the illness, okay. Captain, their condition is unusual. It appears to be a cellular disruption caused by the introduction of foreign genetic material. Their bodies are rejecting it, rather violently I might add. They're fortunate a few more days and the cellular disruption would have been fatal. Foreign genetic material? For what purpose? An excellent question, Commander. It appears to have been introduced deliberately, though why anyone would want to inject them with incompatible DNA is beyond my comprehension. Prognosis, Doctor. I've already started the treatment. With my expertise, they should make a full recovery. Well, that's a bit different from the original story. The Doctor's discovery further confirms my hypothesis. Captain, aware of his imminent death, the caretaker is enacting measures to safeguard the Akompa for as long as possible. However, they will run out of energy eventually, so he seeks a successor, one who would continue his work. This explains the abduction and subsequent testing of individuals from various sectors. If he dies before finding a suitable successor, we will be stranded. We will have to return to the array before it's too late. Captain, given the caretaker's reluctance to cooperate, a more assertive approach may be necessary. The Vulcan's right. If that overgrown energy ball won't send us home, we'll blast our way out. Phasers, torpedoes, the whole shebang. I believe a bit of tactical planning is in order. Shields first, then phasers. I think I might have already done some of this. Repair and activate the torpedo bay launcher. 3 cycles. We've got plenty of rooms. Right, let's find somewhere to go over 3 cycles. I wonder if we can go back to that one. Yeah, there's more stuff that we can get. Our offensive and defensive capabilities have been restored, Captain. However, I suggest a test run to verify system functionality and to access our temporary flight control officer's performance in combat. Excuse me? This ace pilot knows more maneuvers than Starfleet can throw Greek letters and numbers together. Except the one for evading Starfleet custody. Gentlemen, enough. Tuvok is right. We need to test our combat systems, but we lack a sparring partner. You have one. Our ship. Seriously, Chakotay. Or the Marquis on the Valjean as Starfleet target practice, what could possibly go wrong? B'Elanna, focus. We need preparation. I will pilot the Valjean. Captain, just remember to set your phasers to simulation. I'll keep it in mind, Commander. Tutorial Combat Hero Selection. Each combat encounter may choose up to 3 heroes to utilize their specific strengths and abilities. Alright. So, Tom Paris. Why are they unavailable? Tuvok and has to be them then. The Voyager will fight semi-autonomously. Phasers are fired automatically, torpedoes manually. I don't know if we've got any torpedoes. You control the ship by opening the command menu and deciding how to approach the enemy.
What are your orders, Captain?
Orders. Order your ship to try and attack or defend a side with either defensive or offensive movement. Do what now? Fleeing requires enemy engines to be damaged. right, while surrendering costs, resources as a form of payment. Okay. You can also repair damaged subsystems. Proceed to event offensive movement. So we've got shield, got engines.
Moving to attack the front, Captain.
Evasive maneuver. Dodges enemy attacks for a limited time, granting a brief window of invulnerability. Excuse me. 0.26 seconds cooldown. Hero abilities can be activated by selecting them with the mouse or pressing the number keys. On controller use, right mouse, left mouse, I presume, to switch and activate it with X. A blue cooldown indicates that the ability is activated, while a white countdown shows the cooldown time until the ability is ready for use again. Okay.
Ability ready, Captain.
Oh, so... Ah, I see.
Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
So, he's doing evasive. We destroyed the shield. We don't want to destroy the ship, do we?
Moving to defend the front, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
He's actually attacking the back.
Moving to defend the aft, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Okay. Hull status 59%. Combat result fled. Boom, that's how it's done. Not bad for a temporary guy, huh, Tuvok? Your methods were unconventional, however, the objective was achieved. An acceptable performance. One more thing, Captain. Whatever awaits us at the array, the Valjean should be in a support position for Voyager. Alright, have the transporter room standing by in case your crew needs an emergency beam out. Let's show this quadrant what we're really made of. That's emergency quarters. Right, anything else we can repair? So I'd have to do that first. I'm not sure why we can't. It's that stuff again. Transporter room. We haven't got any Miles O'Brien, so I know it's the wrong one. Wrong series, but yeah, I would prefer him in there. Stellar cartography. Okay. They're both busy. Fly back to the array. Nope, still can't do that. Alright. System. I used all the energy then. System. That is why we came back here. Right. Uh-oh. The crew's unhappy about the broken promise, Captain. Yeah, I wasn't sure how to do that though. Maximum 44, maximum 68, but with risk. Let's try it. Yeah. So we're getting there. Quarter problem, promise broken. The crew is very unhappy about the broken promise, Captain. Morale minus 200. I thought I built enough. Let's get that. Deuterium running low. The crew is unhappy. Hold on. The crew is happy about the fulfilled promise, Captain. Right. I thought I'd failed that one. I managed to do one then. My goodness. Let's check the ship, because I think... What do you mean no life support? Not enough energy. What? Got 907 deuterium. Max capacity is 1000. So why is it saying not enough energy then? Should have put a hero in there. I don't get it because I've got loads of deuterium. Oh yeah, bio-neural gel packs. Right, let's see if we can turn anything else on. Uh, okay, right, not sure about that. Fly back to the array. Captain, we've reached our destination. Orders. Continue. Kazon. It seems we were expected, Captain. It's Kazon. The lead ship is hailing us. They're probably not calling to chat. I'll have our marquee raider manned. You'll have support if this turns into a fight, Captain. Excellent idea, but let's see what the Kazon have to say first. Why are you here? Do you truly believe you can defeat us? All we care about is getting home, Jabin. We will beam over to the array and see if we can arrange that. That's all. After your display of firepower, we do not fear you, but we are not fools. We have no dispute with you. Then leave. The array is ours. This is absurd. We have no intention of challenging you. The array is mine. Leave or face my wrath. Jabin, can we discuss this like two civilized? He disconnected, Captain. And they're powering up their weapons. Oh, I've got to have a fight now. Battle stations. Oh no. So yeah, it's got to be Paris. Instant shield recharge. Browsing speech, no. Marquee maneuver, shield hacking. I think instant shield recharge. Yeah, evasive maneuver's good. It's gotta be attack. Okay.
What are your orders, Captain?
I don't know. Orders. Offensive.
Moving to
Weapons.
attack the front, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
We want 2 volt to fire.
Ability ready, Captain.
Evasive. Can't do anything. Tutorial torpedoes. Torpedoes have to be fired manually. Shift key or... Oh, that's on controller. They are very powerful weapons, causing great damage to systems and hull. However, their effect is minimal against shields, so make sure you fire from the right angle.
Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Which was the torpedoes? I don't know.
Ability. An enemy is surrendered, Captain.
Oh, okay. But there was 3, wasn't there? So right, that looks like that one's surrendered. That one's really damaged. Orders.
Moving to attack the front, Captain. An enemy is surrendered, Captain.
Let's do a bit of defensive,
Moving to defend the port side, Captain.
victory. Yeah, I'm gonna need more practice with that, I'm not entirely sure. And I'm not sure how you do the torpedoes. Mind you, this is only the demo, so maybe it doesn't let you. I don't know. We pushed them back, but it was a close call. We got a crew beamed off in time before the radar exploded. You are strong, Captain, but there is strength in numbers. I have called for reinforcements. This array will be mine. Then I guess we don't have much time. Hail the array. Well, aren't you persistent? We'll need you to send us back to where we came from. Impossible. I have barely enough strength to complete my work. I must protect the Ocampa. If I don't, the Kazon will steal their water. They won't be able to survive. Confront him. What happened to the Ocampa was your fault. You must let go of the Ocampa. Something you did turned their planet into a desert, didn't it? That was the debt that could never be repaid. We were explorers from another galaxy. We had no idea our technology would devastate their atmosphere. 2 of us were chosen to stay behind and care for them. 2, where's the other? She went off to look for more interesting places. Did you ever consider allowing the Ocampa to care for themselves? They're children. Children grow up, they need challenges. Maybe the Ocampa are stronger than you think. Send us home. You dragged us into this. You need to send us. Captain Jabin wasn't bluffing. His reinforcements have arrived. I could try to access the array's system to transport us to the Alpha Quadrant, Captain. No, I'm fading. Time is up. If you leave, the array will be left to the Kazon. They will annihilate the Ocampa. You must destroy it. Don't listen to him. We will be stranded. Please protect the Ocampa. What is right and what is easy. The caretaker fades away, collapsing into an inert, crystalline form. Janeway is now faced with an impossible choice. Return home to the Alpha Quadrant, leaving the Ocampa defenseless, or sacrifice Voyager's return to ensure their safety. The clock is ticking. He's gone. Captain, the Kazon are closing in. Shall I try to access the primary control systems to send us back? It's destroy the array, isn't it? Your choice has consequences. We never asked to be involved, but we are. I won't trade the lives of the Ocampa for our convenience. Lieutenant Tuvok, ready the tricobalt devices. What are you doing? The array is our only way out of here. You can't. I can, and I will. Tricobalt devices ready, Captain. Fire. Fire! We'll find another way home, I promise. Who do you think you are, making the decision for all of us? It was the right decision, Balana. The Akampa, they remind me of our people. We were fighting a more powerful enemy to protect our own. The Akampa deserve that too. 70,000 light years? We're really stranded, aren't we? Great, now I'm definitely now I'll miss my next alt meet review. A missed alt meet review should not be your primary concern at the moment, Mr. Paris. I am not doing that very well. Oh, thanks, Tuvok. I hadn't thought about that. Jabin is hailing us, Captain. You made an enemy today. Mr. Paris, put some distance between us and this place. Voyager's hull can be damaged in combat. Dialogues, spatial phenomena, or if the navigational deflector is offline. If the hull integrity reaches 0, Voyager will be destroyed, and the game is over. Hull doesn't regenerate by itself. To repair the hull, assign a work team in the engineering office. Asteroid field plus a storm. Navigational deflector offline. Excuse me. Close. Right. Well, I want to scrounge some more power. Right, that's full. So it's pointless getting the other stuff. Sector. Well, I guess we're going there then. Pursuit of happiness, Tuvok. Captain, I sense a heaviness upon the crew's spirit. Being stranded in the Delta Quadrant has taken its toll. A small gesture like improving quarters, better meals, or time on the holodeck might boost morale. So gain at least 5 morale per cycle for 15 cycles. Activate replication rations for 20 cycles. Well, I'll try and fix stuff. If I can fix the holodeck, that might work. Let's try that. Right, we definitely need that. We came across an abandoned mining station. This station is under lockdown and seems to be damaged. Safely search for anything valuable without entering the station. Repair parts of the mining station to mine some resources. Engineering officer. Well, we can do Balana. Our engineers were able to repair parts of the station. We extracted all resources we could, Captain. 100%. Nice. Deuterium. We're not too bad for deuterium. Not sure how much of that we can... Oh, max is 100, so we're not too bad for that either. Maximum of that is 100. Excuse me. 200. Scan everything else. Right. So... go there. More than enough. Right, that should be full. Quarter crisis. Captain, part of the crew is still sleeping on the corridors. In the corridors. I strongly advise you to do something or the crew will lose faith in your ability as a captain. Or maybe you can thank your officers by providing them with their own quarters. Build enough quarters to accommodate all of the crew. Yeah, we tried that last time, it didn't work. Where are we? Ship. Not enough energy. It's in grey mode again. Hello, Mog. So it's my cat meowing at me again. So we got Balana, we can't upgrade it. Switch everything back on. Can't repair it. Can't repair that. There's missing technology. Not sure what the missing technology is. So we've got 2 days remaining to do that. Alright, let's have a little explore then. Don't really need that. This is science. I think that's... Go there and explore that. Small battery, enter ship. So that's all for that tier. Ah, okay. Oh, I should have been doing that before. Darn it. So that's cargo bay. We've already got it though. We've already got one. Oh, wait a minute. Ah, I missed all those. Crew. Should have been doing that. Can I not do it now? Bought that. Crew. $14. Oh dear. Alright. Whoops. So we've got crew morale. Still need to figure out how to repair that. Emergency quarters, no. We'll wait until we've got the crew quarter one done. And then we can make that crew quarters and that. While scanning the ring system of Class D planet, Voyager detects traces of the 247th element A major breakthrough for the Federation. Analyzing these samples could provide valuable scientific insights. Dispatch a team to investigate. The risk is too high to send a team down. A sample is brought aboard for analysis. Transport to room 1. A beamed sample carries traces of a web-like fibrous substance. The material appears to match the element detected by sensors, though the quantity is insufficient for detailed analysis. Okay, nice. No, we don't need those. That's that one I meant to go to. Whoops. We have detected a deactivated alien probe of unknown origin. It is not transmitting any signals, but it could contain valuable data that we can acquire for scientific research. Perform a passive scan from a safe distance. Conduct a detailed analysis. At a safe distance in case it explodes. There's more risk on that. Let's do that. Our sensors gathered valuable data from the probe's exterior. Well, we got some more of that. Good. Science points. Fly to the marked. Alright. "70,000 light years from home. It seems we're in this together, Commander. Your decision didn't win you any friends, Kazon, Marquis, and Starfleet, but I respect you for it. That anger is justified by more pressing concerns. 2 crews on 1 ship stranded in the Delta Quadrant, fighting for survival. I know a thing or two about survival. The Marquis are a motley crew. We had to learn how to put our differences aside and work together to coexist." Coexist, Well, Commander, I'd like to offer you the position of Voyager's first officer. First officer? You're willing to trust a Marquis with that responsibility? I'm learning to adapt. This is a new beginning, a chance to forge a new path, together. 27 crew joined Voyager. Oh my goodness. I gotta make more rooms. They're all sleeping in the corridors. Neelix cares you wanted to see me. Do you need anything else before you leave? Supplies, water, medicine. That's what we wanted to discuss. We'd like to go with you. Before you say anything, Captain, we both very much want to be a part of your journey. I can offer you so much in this sector, Captain. Need a guide, supplies, contacts, and a cook? Oh, you haven't lived until you've tasted my Angler bisque. But more than that, Captain, I can be your morale officer. Keep those smiles bright on this long voyage home. I have a feeling you'll need that. A guide, a cook, and a morale officer. That's quite an offer, Mr. Neelix. And Kaz, what about you? What do you hope to gain from this journey? I want to see the galaxy. There's so much out there I don't know. So much to explore and discover. Perhaps this journey could help me understand my own telepathic abilities better, learn more, develop them. But I also want to help. After the doctor cured my wounds, I realized I want to help people. Maybe I can learn from him, assist in sickbay. I think the doctor would be glad to have you. Very well then. Welcome aboard. Captain, you might want to see this. Looks like we've stirred up a little trouble. In a good way, I think. Unexpected guests. A sudden distress call reveals Voyager's victory over Javan sparked a mass escape from the Kazon slave camp. Janeway wastes no time in ordering the desperate survivors to be beamed aboard. Neelix is surprised to find another Talaxian. Ivan, who was captured while exploring the Akampa landscape, gratefully joins the growing crowd of survivors seeking the doctor's care. 11 crew join Voyager. But more of them sleeping in the corridor. They're not in sick bay. Alright, everybody, listen up. Oh, God. Deliver speech. Overcome differences, unite as one. Deliver speech. Stand strong as one crew, defend ourselves. Deliver speech. Unite, explore the unknown, and learn. Overcome differences. Unite as one. We're alone in an uncharted part of the galaxy, facing unknown dangers. We must work together to survive. Commander Chakotay and I have agreed to unite our crews as one Starfleet crew. Oh, too much talking. Right. Continue speech. Chart new territories, seek solutions. Continue speech. Explore, but duty calls us home. Continue speech. Explore, but fight our way home. Well, it wasn't fight. That's not what she was all about, was it? Explore, but duty calls us home. Chart new territories, seek solutions. It's all about getting home, isn't it? As the only Starfleet vessel in the Delta Quadrant, we will continue to explore, but our primary goal is to find a way back to the Federation. 75 years is unacceptable. End speech. Adapt, overcome, reach home. End speech. Never give up, find a way together. End speech. Analyze, innovate, find a way home. Think. Adapt, overcome, analyze. I think that. We'll search for advanced civilizations, wormholes, anomalies, any breakthrough that can shorten our journey. We will analyze, innovate, discover. Somewhere along this journey we will find a way back. Well spoken, Captain. Mr. Parris, you've proven yourself a skilled pilot and a valuable member of this crew. I hereby appoint you as our flight control officer. For the first time in my life, I don't know what to say. Bit croaky. Too much talking. Excuse me. Perhaps a state that you would like to embrace more frequently from now on, Lieutenant Parris. Lieutenant Parris has a nice ring to it, don't you think? Hey, Harry, I bet your own promotion is just around the corner. Yeah. Oh boy, imagine me becoming captain one day. Dream on. Well then, gentlemen, as first official act, In your new position, Lieutenant Paris, set a new course. We're flying home. Caretaker. Captain, you've reached the end of the demo. You've made the brave choice to destroy the Caretaker's array, stranding your crew far from home. For the greater good, the real adventure starts now. Add Star Trek Voyager Across the Unknown to your wish list and be ready to continue your mission when the full game launches. Wishlist now, main menu, keep exploring. Oh, well, I'm going to take a break. That was good, actually. A lot more talking involved than I thought there would be. Yeah, I like it. It was a little bit different playthrough for me because it's supposed to be B'Elanna and Kim that you rescue, isn't it? And it wasn't. But it still worked. Yeah, I enjoyed that. I probably will get the main game, I think. I like the graphics. I didn't see many bugs. Cutscenes were good. Not too sure about the battles, but that's just because I wasn't sure what I was doing, but learn about that. There was some things I didn't get to do that I could have done if I'd explored it a bit more in the menus. But yeah, it was good. Right, I'm going to take a break. I'm going to be back tomorrow, 8 AM. I've got a couple other games. I've got some games that I've bought that I haven't played yet, that I haven't streamed yet. I've got some that I've played, but I haven't streamed yet. And I've got another 2 demos from a couple of the games that I'm interested in, so I don't know, I might play the demos. We'll see. Right, thank you very much for watching. Bye bye.